I'll go left.
It's
Alright,
Shona.
I'll go right.
I go. Shit.
Alright, hello, welcome, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'm not ready, as you can see. Alright, now we're ready. Almost. And hello, welcome, and bow down and pray to the blood god, Bloody York. That's me. Like, follow, and subscribe. Subscribe. And everything. I'm starting a bit early, 15 minutes before it's time, but I don't care. I kinda fucked up my leg today, or my foot. So I'm in pain, but it's fine. That's what you get when you don't know how to walk. Right? Yeah. So the thing is, I kinda struggle with the disagreeing with myself. If I did start a new game at one point and play through, and then I disagreed again, and we are going to do the female girl character, female character. And why? Because female is beautiful. So it's Bloody Anna, her name is. So this is Bloody Anna, and I have sound off, that's good. Alright. And we leveled up. Okay. So this is what we can do. We have 2 here, alright. This villain 10. Sagecraft, better quality sharp throats frequently. Okay. Advance. Okay. We should do that one. Okay, and here it's going to be sketchy. We have 3. Might. We are not going to use might, so not much sorcery either, but of course we are going to do some, like, doing some healing, I believe, I don't know yet. But finesse, that one isn't that bad. Okay, bow. We're not going to do that much bow, I believe. This one, we have 3, so I think 1 on that. And I believe maybe this. What is 5 points? Okay. Let's see. In the sorcery though, we have this one, right? Okay. Yeah, no, we are going to focus on finesse. What? Okay. Alright. We have it done. That's a bear. Let's not. Oh, oh, because I can't find it. Okay. Let's go to this guy, I guess.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Yeah.
God seeks your sacrifice. You're gonna burn. Another victory!
Another dustling for the fire. Kneel before Tierno.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I just did.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much... Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Yay! Fateless one. Okay, we can't do this yet, okay. But like finesse and might and finesse, what is duelist war? Blade master. Shadowcaster. I think that's what I want to go for. But of course, we can only do tier 1.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong.
Sorry, get muted. Your turn.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrun. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight.
Good, good.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Alright,
What
goodbye.
could this all mean?
Do you have another quest for me?
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working.
Yeah, okay.
What could this all mean?
Quest. Faction side. We only have mate, so we should heal ourselves, maybe. Should we take up the... I want to challenge the bear. If we die, we die. Alright? I'm hitting the wrong button.
You! I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. Thank you, thank you. Here, take this. It's the pay for my last report. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going back home to Odessa.
I keep hitting the wrong button. That's a lot of giant rats. Oh. Even you guys did me bad. Easy. Okay. Okay. Press when That's a fast way to do it. Okay. I didn't get that. We can't use that yet. But we can do that. Okay. We can keep the bow for now. But I was thinking, okay, hide helmet on. Okay, yeah, because I don't want that. Ooh, we killed it. Okay, fun but no fun. Okay.
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say. What could this all mean?
Okay, you're leaving me. Longer than this I haven't played, so this rest of this is I'm going to be totally blind. Like we are going Herman Gothrath. This is a big map, okay. Oh, we will probably get there some time.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Alright. Will that attack me? I don't know. Probably not.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Greetings.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Okay.
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
Lady Big.
I'm the warden of Goreheart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Goreheart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home, but these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark. I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests.
Okay.
Bye now.
That means that is a quest. Okay. See some merchant here.
Welcome. Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Okay, we are going to save for that.
Come see me again.
Okay, so we need to go inside it. Okay. Is this what this we picked up? Now we're just going to trash. Maybe not the shield though, cause this is just an average shield. This, what is finish 14? Okay, spring. We're going to take that. This is worse. So. Ooh. Night. Let's go to that lady again. And then clean out that shit.
Welcome. Care to part with some gold?
Yeah.
Come see me again.
We could just. Okay, so. I kind of want the move instead. Longbows we don't use. Fave. Okay, we have taken 2 things from the DLC. Seems the beast just give us more money, or I might regret
Welcome.
using those.
Care to part with some gold?
Zero.
Come see me again.
As I said, I might not like how these, that I like daggers more, maybe. Or maybe not. It's fine.
Don't start.
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not...
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens. Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
Thank you.
May Mitharu protect you.
Which means there, but we are going that way, so we are...
Don't believe Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. She is all of us, not some of us. Help me to expose the mission for what it truly is. A prison of ideas in which they hope to keep us locked away forever. But I tell you, your mind must not be caged.
Do you think he will see us? Probably not.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
Okay.
I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought them here, I wonder?
Me.
The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless. I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnik. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot.
Okay.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. Farewell.
So that's the where we're supposed to go. Okay, so there it is. Wasn't meaning to meet you, but alright.
Welcome.
Inventory, armor.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? Do you really think I'm able to part with anything, much less one of my finest mixtures? This is a place of research. There is no charity. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnurfar Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things. Farewell.
Just want to see if you have a greater poison.
Welcome to Gorehart.
You've returned.
This is a long quest, apparently. I 'Oh, we can actually fast travel to that, okay. And it's here we are, Arden Satya, okay. $500, okay, it doesn't give me that much, so... Oh, we did level up. Cool. We could do some alchemy, cause... And we could also do this, but yeah. 3 points, alright. This stuff. active. I need that. Can I actually go there too? I need 11. Okay. I see. That's daggers, but and Phoebe. Good, good, good. Where skills? Oops. Abilities. Ah. Duh. Okay. That's fine. But now I actually should be easier for me to actually pick up something.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid?
Can it be both?
Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful.
I knew it. He
Nanny
stole it.
always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? I'm sorry. I have no choice.
All right. Thank you for the money, my friend. Ah. Bull crap. Wasn't that fun? Let's be a sneaky, sneaky bastard. Oh yeah. Well, did we actually? No, we did not. Okay, what is this little might? That shit. This is finesse, but we have one which is better, and it's a Fire bright, ice. So it's this down here and then path.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
Nope. Alright, so we are going to go down here and it will be a bit longer video, but I'm also really tired, so it's beneath us. Alright. Do you think they see us? Yeah. I'm really bad at this.
These walls are grown and are built of stone. Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades. Some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Might, that's not what we go for. Yeah, it's a new city, probably getting here or something. But yeah, either way. We are going to end it here. Because we have been a bit over almost 1:30. So yeah, it will take me a while to get used to the game and stuff, of course, because it's a blind playthrough. I have never played this, especially from where I am now. This is all new to me. I enjoy it. Think it's fine. So I can't wait to see how the story and all that is going to go. So anyway, be safe, take care, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.